My brothers and sisters in Christ, be careful of those that you're trying to go after. Be careful of those who you are going after, those who you are joining a bandwagon, meaning you're just joining up with other people to go against someone, not knowing the whole story, not knowing what's going on. You just going along with this person because this is someone I've known. I trust this person. Be careful who you're going against. Be careful how you're gathering together and who you're gnashing your teeth on. Be careful who you're trying to set up and trying to cause them to fall, because you're going to fall into it yourself. Be careful. Be careful of setting traps. Be careful of opening your mouth wide. Be careful of being that person that's saying, aha, aha. David spoke about that. Our eyes have seen it. Oh, where's his God now? Where's her God now? Be careful. It's just the same thing as saying, God don't like ugly. It's the same thing of saying, yes, that's what she deserved. The same as saying, I hope so-and-so happen. I hope XYZ happens. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful rejoicing when something happens, even to people that's gotten on your nerves. The Lord tells you not to rejoice when someone has fallen into calamity. And the reason why God excuse me, is so adamant about that is because he himself doesn't even like to see that. It's not his desire that anyone should perish. That's his creation. So even if that person, I know they got on your nerves, they did you some wrong, it does not please God when he has to turn them over. So he doesn't want you to rejoice because it's not a time of rejoicing. Recompense has to happen. Justification and vindication has to come to you. The wages of sin must be paid out. And God has given them in more than enough chances. Some of you have been wondering how long it's going to take, Lord, because it seems like this person is just spreading like a green bay tree. But I want you to know that's not what it is. But God's grace and mercy is great. It's great because the fall, and when a soul is lost and when a soul is turned over to darkness, it's a horrible thing. So he's slow to do it. And I want to tell you, I even have to say to myself, my brothers and sisters, this thing and what God is laying in my spirit right now is eye-opening for me. That even the things, no matter how much you may hate a person, there's no matter how much, well, you shouldn't hate a person, but no matter how much you may dislike this person, how much they've done you wrong, there is a darkness and there is an evil that you should never wish upon them. If you saw what was happening to them, even your heart will soften to see what's going to come. So that is why the Lord is so slow to his anger. But my brothers and sisters, I hear God saying, don't rejoice. Don't rejoice even when recompense comes. When justice has been served, don't rejoice. You can thank God for vindicating you, yes, but don't rejoice. There's a difference. But I hear the Lord saying in this video, gathering together. There's a gathering. There's a gnashing. There is this undertone of secrecy and plotting and planning and discussion and pulling back and opening the past and opening things that's old. You're trying to catch people. You're trying to paint a picture of people. Some of you trying to shut people up in their ministries. Some of you, you're just plotting and planning, and you have people that you've called in your circle that you're sitting together like buzzards, eating over dead things, You are plotting, you're planning, you're opening up your mouth, you're trying to set traps, you're trying to do things, you're trying to manipulate the situations to turn it your way. Oh my gosh, some of you, you want somebody and you trying to turn the tables to prove them and show them how, oh, your wife is doing this because you want them to leave their wife to be with you. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But more than that, overall, their traps being set, their secret council coming together. There's a payout that's happening to try to trip up the children of God, to trip up the child of God, and even trying to hurry and to accelerate revenge on someone. And the Lord is saying, you need to stop, because what's going to happen, the very thing that you are trying to do, you're going to fall into it. You're going to find while you're trying to open up Pandora's box, so to speak, in someone else's life and their secrets, that the enemy is setting it up, my brothers and sisters, that something you've done in the past is going to come to the forefront. While you're sitting there trying to unveil secrets, your secrets are about to be revealed. While you're trying to put somebody in jail, you're going to be in jail for something that you didn't even do, because you're putting your hands to do evil. When you put your hands to shed blood and to do evil, the enemy will put it in someone else's heart to do something wrong to you. The enemy will turn the spirit of darkness and manipulation set them loose in your house, my brothers and sisters. And those of you, it don't matter if all you're doing is listening. I didn't do anything, I just listened. God is saying you're guilty by association. You need to get yourself out of these circles. Get yourself out of these places, my brothers and sisters. This is not the time to be doing it. You're not going to get away with the stuff you got away with last year. You're not going to get away with the things that God gave you grace and mercy with 2 weeks ago. Stop doing it. This is the word of the Lord that I hear today. Be blessed, guys.